looks like it.
What? We have found them other pictures, haven't they? What? Them other pictures. Can't have found them yet. Where they are.
Oh, what a funny one. Sorry.
Yeah, I know. Alan, have you heard all about them yet? Them pictures that were on the floor in corner. Hey? No, nobody has. It's footsteps.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Leisure and Recreation Committee. Apologies for absence. Agenda 1. To receive apologies for absence and to consider and approve the reason for that.
Councillors King, Wilson, Middleton.
Number 2,
Holiday, are they?
declaration of interest. Council shall disclose pecuniary or non-pecuniary interest in any item on this agenda. Item 3, public question time.
This isn't actually on the agenda, but I feel that it needs to be raised due to the fact that we've got an event taking place on the seaside event in August. So I feel that it needs to be raised so we can either address it or not.
I think that's fine. I was always in the remit of the
This one, right?
committee.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Uh,
I'm not sure if you've seen on social media that you've had a child that's attended the water park, and so much so he's then had to attend the lady in question whose son it is implied that there's chemicals or something in the lake. There's lots of comments saying, stay away from the water park and everything else. He then goes on to say that there's signs up saying no swimming. People are saying it's okay putting up signs saying no swimming, but there should actually be signs saying no entering the water. I don't know
well,
what signs you've actually got up down there. But I just feel that you should be aware of it. I mean, you then look at what you've
well, I've personally seen on social media. I've just asked Alan, he's on holiday. We'll see what outcome of this is regarding what's gone wrong with child, whether it's to do with the water or not. But up to now, there's no one can answer you about that.
right. I'm just like saying, because you've got the seaside event taking place, that was the other thing that
It was
was
sorted
said.
out.
Yeah, because what they were saying is that you're selling mans and floats and everything else. And then the other I also want to bring to your attention is that people are saying that people are going into the water park with their disposable barbecues and nobody's stopping them or anything else. So you need to be aware of that as well, especially with what's been happening with hot weather. That's the only things I want to raise. And then someone else put something on social media. The council meetings and the agenda can actually be put on the town council Facebook page, because not everybody knows how to access the website to find the information that when a council meeting is taking place. What they're saying is perhaps you should be using social media a bit more. I said I'd raise that on behalf of that person.
I just want to echo what Cam's saying. We are being totally
Fucking shit.
on Facebook at the minute. I would like myself to know whether we are selling clothes now in the future. Because if we are, we're going against the zone signage. Yeah. And anybody tells you we need to win that water. I do understand that the water isn't the best, and it's debatable whether you want to go in the water. But the thing is, we need to find out if all these accusations that are being spread, and it's not just Facebook. Walked into the shop and they were all having a big chinwag about it, and it was like so embarrassing. It's so embarrassing.
It's not just your local.
And I also would like to ask,
Yes, it's that it.
I would like to ask, what kind of, whether we're still using the same sand as we've always used, or has it been changed? Because that is another question people are asking.
You should be changed.
Is it
What do you mean?
children's sand rather than
They
building
don't stand up.
Well, the thing now on Facebook is, and people talking that is that it's been changed and it's now built as sand.
No. Not building sand, unless
Well,
it's
I'd
changed.
like to see whether it's been changed. And
Yeah.
I'd like.
I've just gone back on the vice chair of Leslie, Sean. Probably a lot of things, what we'll have to go into. And that's
And
what,
this is what I'm bringing it up, why I'm bringing it up now. We need to get this
only last
sorted.
week, that was down. So, hello, now listen, what we'll do, we'll get this sorted out and let you know as soon as we can. But up to now, I don't know what to say. Sorry,
As soon as I got to know about this on social media, the first question I asked, I already knew the answer, but I still asked it. I was selling armbands and floats, and that was from the manager, and the manager stated categorically not any armbands or floats. The other thing is, we made inquiries to see what sand were used last time you were on Leisure and Rec at the time.
Yeah.
And I think it was asked from Rob Roy, the manager, and a couple of others at the time, and we used the same sand as what we've always been
Yeah.
using, Kathy. So
That's
I'm
on the
just
90s.
bringing it to your attention because
The sand has been
Yeah,
used
because
the
it's
same for now.
everywhere.
and another thing, obviously social media, which is a big problem, because what, I'm not being funny and I'm not saying not people that are coming with genuine, you know, like yourself, you're coming with genuine concerns, but you know, what people don't know will make up, I'm afraid. And there's a lot of things going on about oil and everything else. I think Alan needs to see staff and management, get to know everything regarding the complaints, obviously, and what you've raised today, Kathy.
I'm just
and we-
concerned because
Yeah.
it was stay away from Henswood Water Park.
The other thing as well, Kathy, regarding barbecues, staff are always going round and, you know, making them. After everybody's gone home, you can't do anything about it. But they're asked to put the barbecue out. I do know that. They're always, because they get a lot of flack for it,
The
do staff.
person said,
especially when
they'd
it's busy.
they'd come in through Fairleigh Park with them, then run over
Yeah.
that side. I'm just concerned about, you know, the fires, that's what you have, your experience and
Is that
everything.
your question over there?
Yeah, it is, yes,
Right,
sorry. Julia, it's just to follow on about with what's happening with catastrophic fires we've just had. Who's actually responsible for the perimeter between the golf course and Springvale Rice Field? Because last night, 9 o'clock. the
Wait
wind
till
about-
Metropolitan District Council,
Right.
not Thames Town.
Because somebody needs to be manning it, because youths were in last night at 9 o'clock after what's been happening with barbecues. We watched them, didn't we? We watched them. I actually had a go with some, with glass bottles, kicking cans, and I shot round, Councillor Hill, know where it happened, shot round, made them pick it up. Said, you should know what's just happening, all of you, no regard whatsoever. But at the bottom of the parkway and the top of Springvale Rise, there are no litter bins. And everybody that's going into Vale Park buying drinks, whatever, they're sauntering up the path, nowhere to put them. They get into the end of the public footpath sign, just looking, oh, it's an empty field. And with what's happening, now there used to be years ago, we've been there 40 years, there used to be litter bins, either one at the bottom or one at the top. So I know everybody's, you have to encourage people to use them, but after what's been happening with fires, I just wondered who's responsible. Because last night, 9 o'clock, we could see them, they were lighting barbecues just at the bottom of the field where it's all just been a mass fire.
All I'd say, look, is Melanie Jones has just got on Wakefield Met.
I didn't
Nah.
know if it's a Melanie, yeah.
If that one will get in touch with him, mention that.
But it just needs some litter bins to encourage the spotters coming out of Vale Park,
Well.
golf course.
It's also friends of Vale Park, so
Yeah.
it is a concern what they might want to.
I'll put it to my
Yeah.
next meeting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that point finished?
Yeah, yeah.
My question is about the casual vacancy. Is that for the council? For the resigned council?
Yeah.
I'd like to know, in the event of there being no election, or only one candidate, then I assume that we co-opt somebody onto the council. Is that correct?
If there's no
Or
election,
it can be?
it can be.
In that case, I'd like to ask, what processes are in place to actually co-opt a person onto the council?
The council,
How is it done?
the
Is it
council,
overseen? How is it overseen? How is it done? How is it overseen?
the council will advertise it and invite people to apply.
No, I understand that part of the process. I'm talking about the co-option. If there was no election, you need to co-opt the council onto the council.
It was not to vote.
What I want to, sorry,
It was not to vote.
it's a vote.
Sorry,
Sorry,
The start of the process would be that the council would advertise it and invite people to apply. Those applications would then be considered by the council. The council would then take a vote and it might get the vote.
Voting. It's also
the
vote.
council will.
Yeah.
So you go on the normal process, someone proposes a person, someone gets seconded, then the vote, is that correct? So it is overseen by the council.
I think
Thank
it's
you.
unlikely to come to that though, because I think enough people will write to Wakefield to get an election.
I
If there's only
understand.
one candidate for the election, then I believe that person is on the council.
Yeah, I understand that.
The days of co-opting have gone because there's plenty of people wanting to come to council, so I'm not.
Oh, well, that's fine, but I just wanted to know in the event of it not, because it needs to be safeguarded. You just can't pick somebody off the street and say, hey, just I want to be a councillor here, I'll get this in here. You don't want that, do you?
No.
You want to know what.
No.
Okay,
Is there any more questions?
Yes. I've been having for a long time. No, I just want to bring something up for a couple of things about the lakes. There's been a young boy went into the lake, not saying he fell in, he went into the lake, but he couldn't get out. His legs had got tangled up with the weeds underneath the top of the water. I know if there's algae on water, they can't always see them, but they don't want to do in the lakes, because they're not getting done as regular as what they used to get done, same as the sand. But this, anyway, a young girl, she I won't give a name because she told me not to, so she knocked me anything for name. 15-year-old girl, Aiden crying, well, Aiden shouting, he couldn't get out, She went in and she pulled got him out of the weeds as much as she could while we were in the water. When she got him out, it took her about a quarter of an hour to get the weeds off his legs. And then she had to make sure that he could walk, and she made sure that he went back home. She took him home.
How old?
13-year-old. I don't know what they were. So it's 2 days since. So it's recent. It's only recent. And he said he weren't supposed to have gone down there on his own anyway. He didn't go on his own, he went with some friends, but they left him. And they got stuck in the weeds. And that's all I can. I didn't get any names, and she made me promise not to give her name. Although I think she did it absolutely brilliant to go in and get the kiddie out. You know, make sure he could walk and everything when he got out. But it's part of the lakes. It's not in the middle where they do the paddling and everything. It's part of it where the weeds grow and the roots are coming up and everything. You just don't know with this type of weather we're having. You don't realise that the water's dry, it's drying that quick underground before you see it disappearing. And they're not getting.
The staff of any of it can't be there 24
I know that's what I'm just going to
Just
say.
gonna ask
You can't be
when-
there.
When were it on? What time were it? Were it in the working day? Were it at night?
No, it went at night. It was 2 o'clock in the afternoon, I think she said. She couldn't see anybody. What it was, she heard him. She weren't going to leave him. She weren't risk going to leave him to get somebody else. So she went in and got him out. She weren't going to risk leaving him while she found somebody else to do it. And she couldn't see any other adults, until she got him out. Then she saw some adults with the kids, but that was how it goes. But anyway, she got him out. I just thought, tell you, because it's with the algae being on the water, you can't always see how bad it is underneath anyway.
Can we ask, if it's 2 o'clock in the afternoon, like you say to thereabouts, then can we ask if any staff know anything about it?
You can ask if you want, if you don't believe me.
I'm not saying that, I'm not saying that.
But I know you're not. What it is and all though, it's like anything else that the water does want cleaning. It's not getting clean as much as it used to do, getting the algae off and getting the weeds out. They used to get them out, and it's same with the sand. We used to change it at least every 12 months. That sand was changed, and like you know yourself, you know what they put good sand on. It wasn't cheap, obviously, but that's what it's there for.
Can
You know.
we ask, Alan, can you see when the sound was changed and when it was changed before that? Because we'll have it in documents whenever the sound was changed.
It was changed last year.
I know it was changed last year.
What date is put on offshore?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know about that. 'Cause
Yeah,
I think
I was there, I watched it.
it went into water, into sound.
Just in regards to the people going in water, we have it every year. You know, we go in and it says no swimming, but kids are only paddling. If it's algae in water, it's not algae that only affects from being up, is it?
No.
So I think, I don't know if it's for a gender, I have swimming up. Can we get more signs? Change it from swimming, put it as don't go in the water. I think, we need to be clearer because it's every year we get this,
This time of year, you get parasites and everything
Yeah.
in water, any water.
Any water, no matter where you
and
go,
I
it's
get
not
that,
just
but
down
to
here.
protect us as a council, if we can get signs changed, so it says, don't go in the water, and then more of them signs.
Yeah, but it's not that, it's the way it's always been, always been to it, it's always encouraged.
Is there any more questions from public, please? No? Have they all done? Any more? Item 4, minutes to receive and approve minutes of the meeting on 23rd of June 22. Item 6, casual vacancy. Alan.
Just to confirm that councillor Felicity resigned and there is a council vacancy now on the town council.
Item 6, bonfire night to confirm the arrangement for this year's bonfire night event.
Yes, Mr. Chair, I assume it was one the same as last year, one different thing this year, it drops on a Saturday, so I'm assuming the committee is still okay with same as last year, same fireworks.
Sorry, what about?
It drops on a Saturday this year.
Shall
So
we not do it on the Friday? It's Friday, it's Saturdays.
Everybody agrees on the last year?
What was that on the Friday?
So do the same, but do it on the Friday, or
What did we have it on Friday, haven't we?
we've always had it on the 5th, it's just it's
On the
not
5th.
Saturday.
Yeah,
And that dropped on a Saturday.
This year, yeah.
Look at it. What difference is it? And it's Saturday. Why Friday?
Just think it's because there's other events in there and people, you know, not a lot of people have it on fire night. On, I said that wrong way around, isn't it?
If you want to try to, what do you think? Jane? You have an opinion, Ellen?
well, that's public.
Friday or Saturday?
Was that on a Friday?
Bonfire night Saturday,
Yeah,
and then we get a long wrestle thing.
It's
It's only one night.
Can I just say, on the website, it does actually say that it's always on the thing. On
And it's never
the
affected
HTC
anything else.
website, bonfire night, it says bonfire night is held on the 5th of November. So you just need to be aware, if you're changing it to the 4th, you need to update the
Yeah.
website.
This is it, everybody thinks it's 5th of November, that's bonfire night's 5th of November, isn't it? So.
Surely not going to have a vote on this.
No,
it's obvious, it's, you want it Saturday, so
Yeah.
leave it Saturday.
Gene, I don't care less, but, what do you, are you all wanting
if
to?
we do it on bonfire
Alan?
night, we do it on bonfire night.
Do it.
I always thought you
When
only
it's
came
on
to
bonfire
on Sunday.
night, through
Yeah,
the-
you're right there.
Oh, it's not.
That's it.
You always get updated.
Only change if it were on a Sunday, then it went, you know, because it's school,
Right.
being on the Monday.
Next on agenda, freedom of information requests. The town clerk to report on anonymized freedom of information requests received and to authorize the respective responses accordingly.
Mr. Chairman, it's regarding the farmer's car park.
Just that area, now,
Regarding the farmer's car park.
just that area.
Regarding the farmer's car park,
It's obviously got,
Regarding the farmer's car park.
it's got something.
it's like,
So we're asking you to shout, please don't.
No, we're not asking you to shout, I just put area, I mean, I have pulled a bit,
Yeah. You know,
I've got to be when I'm sat near you.
any more comments on that then? No. Is that it?
No.
Any more? Anything else to say? That is it. The meeting is now closed. Good night, everybody.